if you think about what we call a traditional agency, I mean, you just think about it. There used to be print advertising, and then there was radio, and then there was TV. It always evolved with whatever the new medium to connect with consumers was. But for some reason, we always take that whole the print, radio, TV, and then we put in one bucket, and then we just assume. But evolution happened even then. So what you're going to see is agencies that are going to keep evolving. The ones that are going to be vibrant and vital, they're going to keep evolving in how they tell stories to consumers, in how they connect brands to consumers, whether it's the use of technology, it's the use of data. So that evolution needs to keep happening. Otherwise, we're not going to be vital, because if consumers are on different devices, we need to connect with them. So we need to understand it. But I will still say that the power of creativity will reign supreme. The truth is, we will be hiring more tech people who understand it, right? If you think about the old world of how agencies surrounded themselves in the ecosystem of partnership, there were production companies who helped you make the TV commercials or radio commercials, whatever the form is. Today, we need a different set of partners, right? Tech companies and people who are doing things in new ways, and we need to partner with them. So I just keep saying everything is it's sort of exploding, right? We're doing work in different mediums and more mediums than ever before. Our partnerships to be able to make that work a reality are with more and different kinds of companies. So even the Mondelez work, I mean, there was a tech partner that was involved in making that a reality. So, but we also have a creative technologist who is here, right, inside, to be able to speak that language, make that connection. I think advertising was always an industry that attracted different kinds of people, right? I always tell the story to say we have probably more ex-lawyers,
Right.
right? Like people who go into an industry because they think they want to do that, and they're like, no, I actually want to be in sort of a creative field. So we've always attracted different kinds of people, and we need different kinds of people, because the way creativity and storytelling is expressed is, whether it's music, whether it's film. So it's always been, to me, that case. I don't think we've reached a point, or as an industry, where we're really attracting, like, filmmakers make ads. My sister's a DOP here, and
Yes.
she does a lot of ad films, but she does films, right? So there's a lot of that overlap in sort of the production world. I don't think I've seen somebody who comes from the film world and says, now I'm doing a full-time job in advertising.
Correct.
But what you find is, in sort of the creative ecosystem, a lot of people have one foot in the advertising world, whether it be in the world of music, whether it be in, right? But I haven't seen that total transformation. I think in terms of its creative reputation and the work it's putting out, I'd put it right there, at the top. In terms of its size, it's probably in the top 5 globally. It's sort of reputational halo, I would say. It's, absolutely one of the top right now.
Okay.
Forget just in the Ogilvy network. Ogilvy India is
Yeah.
at the top of its game in the industry.
Right.
So do you see it moving up to, say, among the top 3 for you, the Indian agency?
Oh, I just challenged them yesterday.
Okay.
I said,
Right.
how does this powerhouse use this moment to scale and become even bigger? Yes. The biggest reason why we talk about this is really the scarcity of time, right? It's the same thing we say, this time has become the biggest currency. To me, I do not, and I talk about this to our teams all the time, I spend a lot of time with clients, and I have not found any hesitation or resistance when you add true value, right? For them to want to give you a seat at the table and want to have you. But from the agency side, we have to add value, right? Because time is currency. Gone are the days where you could just sit around and just spend a lot of time together. So it's like the speed to value becomes really important for clients. But I have to be honest with you. When we provide the value, and I went and met Deepak from Mondelez today, and he spent an hour with us, right? There was a seat at the highest table there, but because the Ogilvy India has earned the right to have the seat at the table.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is on us. I always say, if we care about our clients, we care about their business, and they see it. I've never been in a position where they don't want us to have a seat at the table then. Both, right? So we are hiring more technologists. They've done it here. We're doing it in other markets as well. But the rapid speed with which technology moves, we live in a world where we've got to have partnerships,
Right.
right? So I don't think it's ever going to be a case of we are going to have all the technical expertise. And nor should we. That's not the core of our business, right?
Ideas, you're back to ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nor should we. But we need the people who are fluent in that language, who are the ones who are making sure that we have access and relationships with what's happening at the cutting edge, so that we can utilize that and make our ideas real.
Right.
So I think it's a balance of both.